listening to the Next Gen Conservative Radio Network. You are about to enter the analysis zone, where political correctness is non-existent, where critical thinking skills are required, and conservative common sense reigns supreme. And now, broadcasting live from Next Gen Conservative Central Command, it's the Whitfileld Analysis. And your host is Sam Whitfield.
Folks, and welcome to the Whitfileld Analysis. I'm Sam Whitfield.
With me is co-host Jared. Whatever, you get the point.
Yes, Jared is back in studio with me tonight, folks. Still trying to set up the phone number so you guys can call in here. We don't have that this week, but we will be setting that up shortly. Have no worries. Anyway, folks, have you heard about Marco Rubio?
Yeah, and those stupid liberal A-words who make a big deal about him getting a drink. It's like the vice presidential debate all over again. Oh, Biden, that stupid liberal fool, is just smiling, laughing, and CNN, all those liberal talk shows, are saying, oh, he's just concerned for the country, and he's trying to set it out in a big way, when they make a big deal about Paul Ryan getting a couple drinks.
So, anyway, Jared has a water bottle here, and he should have saved some of the water because I would have loved to have heard him take a drink of water. And And we're gonna try a little experiment. I know this is live.
Yeah, see if the liberal media likes this list, and they can. I shouldn't say it.
If he drinks water, I want to see if anybody listening out there is going to notice this. Because, well, no, but apparently you can hear someone drinking water too. That's what the liberal media says, at least. I'm not sure at all. But anyway, it's like, here's the thing. They're freaking out about Marco Rubio drinking water. Oh my God! He took a sip of water during a speech he made about...
Yeah, the same reaction
the State of the Union speech.
Yeah, the same reaction as people would make to a mass murder occurring right before their eyes.
Also, did you hear about... Okay. Also, did you hear about the guy who... Not the guy. The kid who got in trouble for pretending to throw an imaginary hand grenade towards imaginary terrorists.
Yeah, did you hear about the little girl who was thrown out of her school because she made a paper gun and went bang? Honestly, she just drew this little right angle thing and went bang.
I mean, this
is just ridiculous. And then these teachers are complaining about how they don't get paid enough for this. when you pay them $75,000 a year to grade papers and get about 5 months off.
Exactly. I was about ready to say the same thing, but Wow, Jared's taking most of my points tonight. Anyway, folks, this is the amount of absurdity that we have here. When kids are getting suspended for playing with imaginary guns. Now, keep in mind, this kid who got suspended, he wasn't throwing, like, real grenades in school. He wasn't even throwing
A rock.
toy guns. He wasn't even throwing a rock. He was simply just making hand motions and, like, pretending to throw a grenade. And he was by himself on the playground, too. And yet he got suspended from school because he was pretending. Oh, I'm sorry. No, did I just say that? No. What I meant was the official policy, supposedly in the school states, that they have a strict no gun policy, which includes, I guess, toy guns and whatnot. But, I mean, come on, folks. Even that's a little absurd. The kid was in 3rd grade, and he got suspended for using his imagination. So what if he was killing imaginary terrorists? So what if he was perpetuating imaginary violence?
Good for him.
He's not... All these teachers are thinking that he's going to be like the next...
The next mass murderer.
And he's not going to be.
Well, maybe he will be, but you've got about a 1,000,000% chance. The chance of finding, for example, shiny Pokemon in the wild. The both of you are adults, so you wouldn't... I mean, Sam, you wouldn't... I was just confused at the moment. It's really hard to find. 8,261 out of 1.
It is, it's absurd.
And rare.
It's absurd that they think that this kid is perpetuating violence when all he was doing was playing, pretend.
Yeah. Honestly, they can become the next jailbird, or they can become President of the United States. Not before I do, of course, but President of the United States.
Yes, Jared has already announced his,
Going for the presidency.
he's going to go for the presidency in about, 20...
I'm 11, and when can you run for president?
You need to be...
About 29 years from now.
No, you have to be at least 35, so that'll be probably about...
24 years from now.
Well, I'll still be in talk radio, folks. When he's president, I will still be doing broadcasting.
And I'll be one of them to listen. If I'm not busy struggling with the policies and the national debt.
Which he will be, but he'll still have me on his radio.
When possible.
When possible, of course. Anyway, folks, I've got to take a real quick break here within the first... I know it's just the first 10 minutes, but wow, we already been doing lots of talking. Anyway, we'll be right back, folks. You're listening to the Whitfileld Analysis.
You're listening to the Next Gen Conservative Radio Network. Hi, Jimmy Z here, inviting you to listen to The Jimmy Z Show at thejimmyzshow.com. Conservative politics with humor, irreverence, and colored by my Christian faith. On demand, 24/7 with new shows every Monday through Friday. The Jimmy Z Show. Hated by the left for all the right reasons. Tune in anytime, day or night, at thejimmyzshow.com.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
Let's say you're worried about the direction the country is heading. Go to your computer and click on thejimmyzshow.com. Play today's show, and just like that, you know more than you did before. As you listen and click some of the links in the show notes, you feel empowered. Optimism follows, and you know just what to do. The Jimmy Z Show, conservative talk radio at thejimmyzshow.com. The left tries to deny him, but they quite simply can't. It's Sam Whitfield, helping to lead a new age of conservative talk on Next Gen Conservative Radio.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm looking on my personal Facebook right now, and I usually don't post anything political on my personal Facebook
Why?
page.
Why? You got freedom of speech. Are you 18?
Yeah.
Then you're welcome to the right to the Constitution. And you're also welcome to Nancy Pelosi's amendment to withhold guns as the First Amendment right. What an idiot.
I know all that, but I have a whole bunch of liberal friends on Facebook, and I try to get along with them somewhat.
Yeah, because you know that I hate Facebook, Twitter, etc.
Well, you're not on Facebook, believe me.
Twitter, etc.
Believe me, I've looked for you. You're not on there.
Never will be.
Okay, well, if you keep on working for me when you're older, you will be, because...
I will not be, because I have my rights and I maintain them. Go read the Constitution.
Well, yeah, but when you work in broadcast media, or any type of journalism thing, Twitter tends to follow you somewhat. Anyway, folks, I've got this article from the New Yorker of all places. This should be interesting. Now, the left is saying that Marco Rubio had dry mouth, and that's why he was drinking water, and,
Hear that? That's your freedom, Marco Rubio.
And Jared's got water.
If anybody heard that.
There, he just drank water on air, folks. What now? Oh my god. Jared Kovacs just drank water on live national radio.
Am I gonna get arrested? Am I gonna get hacked into? Or am I gonna... Oh, here's the best part. Am I gonna care?
No, I mean, point taken. He took a drink of water, nothing happened.
Okay, I think I drank more. I think I drank the other half of the bottle. I don't think that's called the drink of water.
Well, okay, he drank a whole entire bottle of water. Even so, folks, nothing happened.
And now I have a stomach ache.
Probably shouldn't have eaten so many, snickerdoodles during commercial break. Snickerdoodles are the official sponsor of, the Whitfileld Analysis. No, I'm just kidding. But we, seriously, the staff does have a stash of snickerdoodles here.
What the heck are Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I don't think sorry Mom, sorry Dad. We just decided to pull that joke off.
Anyway, what I was saying is, so we've got this article here from the New Yorker. And they're saying that, they're making a big deal out of the fact that Marco Rubio took a drink of water.
Yeah, all you liberals who watch Sam Whitfield Analysis. Okay, maybe I should just call it Whitfield Analysis. I took a drink. Nothing happened. There's nothing wrong with taking a drink of water. That you're just rehydrating yourself. What do you expect? We're gonna drink poison, pass out, but before we do that, blast everybody with a machine gun or something?
I think that's exactly what they're thinking. For some for some reason, I mean, I honestly have no idea. It's just, it's absurd that, it's absurd. So the New Yorker, which is an obvious liberal magazine, is making a huge deal
About this stupid crap.
out of the fact that Marco Rubio took a drink of water.
Nah, you could say that.
Seriously, we have an economy which is
We have
$16.5 trillion
approximately. It's gonna become 16.6 in a little while. Trust me.
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, before this country becomes the suckiest country in the world. Think about Think about every single kid, and then look at a chart of the education of 1 through 25. Now, can you guess what our education is? 1, 2? How about 17? On a world ranking, Iceland and Finland have the best education. I was surprised. We had like 2, 1, 3 on our chart before our great king came into office. And now our education is stupid. It's awful.
Oh, but see,
But that's not really the point of this video. But still, I just had to say that.
But see, Jared brings up a good point. See, part of the other big problem here is
we're not educating the future generation properly. We need better education, and we need to impeach the president and vice president. I wish we could do that, and I wish I could do that, but there are quite a couple other things I'd like to do.
I love this kid. Caden Cowler, if you're listening to this, which I hope you are,
take it from my word. I'm only 11 and a half.
Caden, can you please consider hiring this kid? Please, please, please,
I'll
please,
take
please.
I'll take a $20 an hour salary. No, scratch that. Make it $25. No, scratch that. How about $6,000? Okay, I'll make it reasonable. $5.50 an hour.
Okay.
Does he pay me?
He doesn't. He doesn't pay me, and I work for him, so...
Okay, scratch that.
Anyway, folks, here's the big problem.
Kids aren't getting paid for the work they put in?
No, that's not a problem. That is actually something that should stay the same.
Why? What happened to this world?
Here's the problem. We have a faltering economy. We've got 3 wars. We've got 3 wars, and
yeah, and we pretty much are wasting our resources. Honestly,
and
they were the liberal media. Sure, it might have not been possible, but we're complaining that if Mitt Romney got elected, it's impossible for the Keystone Pipeline to be accepted in the first day of office. They just blasted out of 60,000 machine guns all these insults, and the president and vice president, or should I say King George III and his court jester were making the Republicans look like they came out of a trash can, living zombies to eat you. And they made themselves look like the greatest things ever. Honestly, how good is it that you're not working, you're sitting on the couch gaining weight, sending your parents out to sending mommy and daddy out to go grab you chips and Coke, and you're trying to think of ideas of the toilet couch so you don't have to get up to go to the bathroom. While you're getting $2,000, $3,000, even higher checks from the government so you can give them to mommy and daddy so they can get you the food and stuff.
Okay, we're gonna take another commercial break here.
Why? What happened?
Before the end of the show. Nothing happened. We're just gonna take a break because Jared just gave me a great idea. So, anyway, folks, we'll be right back.
You're listening to the Next Gen Conservative Radio Network. Let's say you're worried about the direction the country is heading. Go to your computer and click on thejimmyzshow.com. Play today's show, and just like that, you know more than you did before. As you listen and click some of the links in the show notes, you feel empowered. Optimism follows, and you know just what to do. The Jimmy Z Show, conservative talk radio at thejimmyzshow.com. The left tries to deny him, but they quite simply can't. It's Sam Whitfield, helping to lead a new age of conservative talk on Next Gen Conservative Radio.
And we're back.
And Sam just said he took a break because I was hyperventilating. The truth has been spoken.
Wow, I still think you are hyperventilating a little bit.
No more commercial breaks.
Well, we only have 7 minutes left in the show, so I don't see how it's quite possible to do, to take another commercial break. Even so, wow, that's, 30 minutes,
Hey, that's the most I've ever talked in a radio show. So, I'm actually happy.
yeah, it was kind of...
Over talking?
No, it was kind of like, Sam
The
Whitfield...
truth?
No, it was kind of like, Sam Whitfield sits back and lets Jared Kovacs talk.
Yeah, you know Jared Kovacs is a pen name, and I ain't telling you the real name. It's Ed Smith. Whoops. Oh, no, that was another pen name. I'm not really telling you my real name. And plus, even if my real name is Jared Kovacs, you'll never know the real one, because Kovacs is a last name of hundreds of thousands of Hungarians. And I'm talking too much and hyperventilating again.
Anyway, though, folks, my point is, really, does the mainstream media have anything better to do with their time than talk about,
Marco Rubio taking a drink of water?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, they have nothing better to talk about. What happened? Honestly.
I don't know quite what happened. But anyway,
Yeah, but anyway. Well, since we only have 6 minutes, 20 seconds left, start talking.
So this whole thing is absurd. If Marco Rubio is going to get punished for drinking water... Oh, and by the way, the leftist, one of my liberal friends, I will keep the name anonymous to protect him.
Why?
Uh,
Is he liberal?
yeah.
Let the name loose, dog. Let the name loose.
No, because this guy will harass me.
If he harasses you, then he better get a wheelchair and a couple crutches ready, because I'd smash him down into the ground if he tried to harass you.
Well, I appreciate that. But he said... so I posted a question on my personal Facebook, about why the left is making a big deal about, Marco Rubio drinking water. Quite honestly, I think it's the most ridiculous
Thing in the world.
thing that they're making a big deal. His response is is why are they making a big deal out of... Oh, he says they are making a big deal out of him. Why they are making a big deal out of it is because having a dry mouth like that is a sign that you are lying and or don't believe in what you are saying. It's basic human nature. So I guess by this liberal friend's logic, that if someone having a dry mouth means that they're lying, because folks, I've seen President Obama take a drink of water, and yet I don't think he's lying. Every time.
You don't think El Sire is lying all the time? Oh God, I think he is.
Well, yeah, he is, but like, just because you take a drink of water doesn't mean you're a liar, and that's what the left is trying to say about Marco Rubio.
Well, then why don't we give Barack a bottle of water in the middle of his speech and then put a bunch of fans on his mouth? See if that slaps some sense into people. Who voted for him, of course.
Yeah.
No offense, people.
Yeah, well, those people don't have any sense, but, oh,
yeah,
snap, I love being radical. Anyway, folks. Well, we still have 2 minutes left, so...
3 and a half, or whatever. 3 1/3. Now, 3 and 6/8, I think. Whatever.
Anyway, though, folks, I know our monologue was... I know Jared and I were both a bit long-winded today. However,
who gives a hoot?
However, what I would say to you is, seriously, think about how ridiculous it is that Marco Rubio is getting punished. By the way, and I wasn't going to announce this, but man, just because this is the type of guy I am. We have a former military service member in our audience. My cousin Heather is home. She just got out of the military, so welcome home, cousin.
She's right here.
Hi, it's nice to be home.
Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you for your intelligent show and your services.
Oh, you're welcome. But anyway, folks, with only 60 seconds to go, I'm gonna sign off. Have a great week. President's Day is tomorrow, so no one has to work.
Not nobody.
And, well, Jared has to go to school because he does online school, but hey.
Maybe I actually don't. Maybe I can convince my parents, but whatever.
But anyway, folks, from Next Gen Conservative Central Command, I'm Sam Whitfield signing off.
Good night. His co-host, too. Good night, America.
Good night, God bless, and I'll see you next week.
Yeah, that too.
You're listening to the Next Gen Conservative Radio Network.